Hey, how are you today? All right. Well, we're just going to have a quick visit today. I'm going to be checking your body in a few different spots for some injuries that you may have sustained while you were... It says here that you may have injured yourself in a number of different spots while you were running into a burning building and simultaneously saving the lives of 23 children, 12 puppies, 14 kittens, and a goldfish. That's amazing. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and work through a few different parts of your body. I'm going to be starting with your feet and your ankles, and then I will be doing your hands and wrists, your shoulders, and your neck. And I'm just going to be putting some gentle pressure on all these different parts of your body. I'm going to be having you doing some breathing and some flexing as I do that. And we're just going to make sure that you can sort of twist everything as much as you should be able to, that you should be able to flex everything. With this sort of, extensive, dramatic, heroic injury, we expect there to be a little bit of soreness maybe, but nothing too extreme. So we just want to give you a quick look over, and we should have you out of here in no time. All right? Great. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with your feet. So if you could go ahead and just give me your left foot. All right, perfect. So I'm just gently holding your left foot in my hands here. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to first sort of clench your foot, like point your toes, and then after that I'm going to have you flex your foot and pull it backwards, sort of as if you're trying to point your toes back toward your shin. Okay? And as you do all these movements throughout our appointment today, I'm going to be helping you along either by pushing or pulling and having you do some deep breathing, okay? And as we're going, I just want you to let me know if anything feels painful or uncomfortable, or if it just generally doesn't feel like it should. All right? Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that foot, and I want you to go ahead and point your toes. Okay, just point them nice and firmly. There we go, don't overdo it. I'm going to go ahead and take my hand and push down on the top of your foot now. Just help you point them a little bit further. You feel that pressure? Perfect. Okay, go ahead and flex your foot back now. I'm going to put my hand on the bottom of your foot and just push a little bit to help you flex it a little further. I'm going to push, push, push. You flex that foot back. How does that feel? Does that hurt at all? Okay. Now you can go ahead and relax your foot. And I'm still holding your foot in my hand. I'd like you to rotate your foot at the ankle about 3 times, okay? So let's go ahead and rotate it. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now in the other direction, same thing, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. How does that feel? All right, can you go ahead and wiggle your toes for me? All right. Great. Let's go ahead and put that leg down and move on to the next one. All right. May I have your right foot, please? Okay. Thank you. So I'm holding your right foot. And what I'd like you to do is go ahead and point those toes for me. All right. Go ahead and point, just like this. Point down. I'm going to put my hand on top of your foot and push down a little bit just to help you point those toes. And I'm pushing while you go ahead and point. Great. Let's see if we can get this one to go a little bit further. So when you take a deep breath in, and I want you to exhale. Go ahead and exhale, and I'm going to push, push, push your foot. Perfect. Okay. If you could go ahead and flex your foot back, and I'm going to put my hand on the bottom of your foot, and I'm going to push just a little bit. How does that feel? Okay. So I'm going to push, push on the bottom of your foot while you flex. And just to get it to go a little bit further, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, I'm going to push a little bit, okay? So go ahead and breathe out. And I'm going to push, push, push. Perfect. Okay. Now if you could just go ahead and rotate your foot at the ankle 3 times for me while I count. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 3 more times in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. And can you wiggle your toes for me? How does that feel? Does any of that hurt? All right. Okay. So go ahead and put your foot down. You can relax now. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Great. All right. And we're doing great. You're doing a perfect job. Now, we're going to move on to your hands. So if I could please have your left hand. Thank you. All right. So what I'd like you to do first is make a fist with your hand while it's resting. Okay? All right, hold on. So I'm going to have you put your hand in my hand. And I want you to make a fist, and I'm going to close my hand over yours. All right? So here we go. Your left hand on my palm. Make a fist and squeeze. And I'm wrapping my hands around your hand. I'm going to squeeze a little bit tighter. Deep breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And I'm going to release your hand. Perfect. All right, let's try that one more time. I'm going to have you put your hand in my hand. I'm going to have you clench your fist. I'm going to put my hand over it, and we're going to squeeze together, all right? Okay. So your hand on my hand. Perfect. Make a fist. I'm putting my hand over yours now. All right. And now we're going to squeeze. Breathe in through your nose. Keep squeezing. Squeeze harder. Perfect. Hold it. I'm going to have you breathe out, and as you do so, we're both going to let go, okay? 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. And relax. Okay. So I'm going to take your hand one more time, and I'm just going to place my fingers on your fingertips. I'm going to have you flex your hand back. Firmly but gently, okay? All right. So let's see your hand again. All right. Just put it out like this. Perfect. All right. So I'm putting my fingers across the top of your fingers. And I just want you to flex your hand back. Perfect. I'm just applying some gentle pressure to your fingertips to help you along. Great. Okay, we're going to go a little bit further with a deep breath, okay? So I'm going to have you breathe in through your nose. We're going to stretch a little further. And then when we breathe out, we're going to relax your hand and drop it, okay? Drop it softly and gently, okay? So breathe in. And we're stretching, stretching. Hold it. And breathe out. Relax your hand and let it gently fall down. All right. And with your hand hanging by your side, just let it kind of hang there limply. Perfect. I just want to see you wiggle your fingers. How does that feel? Okay. Perfect. Let's move on to the other side. All right. Now if I could have your hand, once again, I'm going to put my palm out, and you're going to put your hand on top of my hand. I'll put my hand over yours, and then we're going to squeeze together, okay? All right, so may I have your hand, please? Perfect. Make a fist. Putting my hand over yours. I'm going to breathe in and squeeze, okay? So breathe in on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Squeeze, 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 and hold it. And on the count of 3, you can relax. 1, 2, 3, relax. Great. One more time, I want you to tighten up that fist. 1, 2, 3, breathe in and tighten up. Tight, 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 breathe in. Perfect, hold it. And in a moment, we're gonna let go of that breath and relax your fist, okay? And exhale and relax. Perfect. All right, so we're going to flex those fingers. I want you to put your hand out like this. Perfect. I'm going to place my fingers across the top of yours. I'm just going to help you flex back, okay? All right, so here are my fingers across your fingers. On the count of 3, I want you to inhale deeply and flex that hand back. I'm going to place some gentle pressure just to help you along. All right, 1, 2, 3, and flex back. Inhaling through your nose, flex, flex, and hold it. On the count of 3, exhale and relax. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Perfect. One more time. I'm going to place my fingers across the top of your fingers. Okay, hold your hand up. All right, and on the count of 3, inhale through your nose and flex back. 1, 2, 3, inhale. Flex, 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 flex. Perfect. On the count of 3, exhale and relax. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And you can let your hand just gently fall to your side. Great. Okay. And with your hand just limply hanging at your side there, just kind of relaxed and swinging in the breeze there. Perfect. Okay, I'd just like you to see you wiggle your fingers. Just wiggle, wiggle. Perfect. You're doing great. How does that feel? All right, wonderful. All right, so next we're going to do your shoulders, all right? So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to be gently placing my hands on your shoulders. You're going to be doing most of the work here, like with the other ones. I'm just going to be helping you along. So first I'm going to have you roll your shoulder forward and down. And then after that, I'll be having you roll it back and down. And after that, you'll relax and just let it hang limply at your side, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my hand on your shoulder. You ready? Okay, so on the count of 3, I want you to roll forward and down while inhaling through your nose. Okay, 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Roll forward and down, forward and down, forward and down, and hold. And on the count of 3, you'll relax and bring it up to normal, okay? 1, 2, 3, exhale. Perfect. One more time. 1, 2, 3, inhale. Forward and down, as far as you can go. Gentle pressure. Count of 3, bring it back. 1, 2, 3. Great. All right, and this time we're going to bring it back, okay? So, placing my hands on your shoulders, the count of 3, roll it back and down. 1, 2, 3, breathe in, back and down, hold, and breathe out, let it relax. Perfect. One more time, putting my hands on your shoulder. The count of 3, you're going to bring it back and down. 1, 2, 3, breathing in, back and down, hold it, and release, breathing out. Perfect. All right, and one more time, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Perfect. And when you release, I want you to just let your shoulder hang, just like it's, a puppet arm with nothing inside it. Just let it relax, okay? Breathe out. Okay. Just let it kind of sway back and forth a little bit. Great. All right, other side. Put my hands on your shoulder. First time, we're going to have you bring your shoulder forward and down. All right. So I have my hands on your shoulder, just putting a little gentle pressure. Count of 3, breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, shoulder forward and down. Perfect. And now exhale. Bring it back to normal. Great. One more time. Inhale and forward and down. Okay. Inhale. Forward and down. Pressing, 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 pressing. And exhale back to normal. Perfect. Back and down this time. Putting my hands on your shoulder. We're going to inhale and bring it back. Okay. Breathe in. Back and down. Perfect. And exhale, bring it back to normal. Great. One more time. Inhale through your nose and bring it back and down. Back and down. And bring it back to normal with your exhale. Perfect. I want you to take your shoulder, and when you inhale, I want you to just let it drop down. And then when you exhale, just let it drop down even further and just wiggle loose there, okay? Alright, so inhale through your nose, and just let it melt down. And exhale, melt even further. Perfect. Alright, you can give your shoulders a little shake. How are you feeling? Alright, you're doing a great job. Alright, so we just have to do a couple more quick exercises with your neck, and we'll have you out of here. So with these neck exercises, I am going to be touching your face. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to be having you turn your head to the left, to the right. You're going to be looking down and up. And I'm just going to be gently guiding you with my hands. So that way, when you bring your head to the sides, I'll be just adding a little extra pressure to make sure we're getting a good stretch in and testing your limits, okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my hands on your face. Here we go. Alright. So I have my hands gently pressed to your face. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go ahead and turn your head to the left. Turning, 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 turning. Okay. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And bring it back to center. Perfect. Okay. Other way. Go ahead and turn your head. Turning, 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 turning. Okay, holding it there. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And bring it back to center. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to be putting my hands on the top of your head now. Alright, so now I want you to go ahead and look down. Down, 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 like you're bringing your chin right down to your chest. All the way down. Great. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And bring it back up to center. Perfect. One more, I'm going to be having you lift your head up. So I'm going to gently place my fingers underneath your chin and help guide it on up, alright? Alright, so here we go. I'm going to gently touch your chin. You should feel my fingertips right underneath your chin. How does that feel? Alright, so go ahead and look up, 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 up. Just lifting that chin right up to the sky. You should feel a nice stretch in your throat right now. Okay, breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And bring it back down to center. Okay. We're going to go through all those neck movements one more time, but just fluidly, gently, and one right after the other. Okay, so if you want to watch me first, we're going to go left, right, down, and up. Alright? Left, right, down, and up. And we'll do that 3 times in a row, okay? Just to make sure we can do those fluid movements, all right? You ready? I'm gonna keep my hands on your jawline for this, all right? So I can guide you along and sense if you're feeling any trouble. So here we go. We have my hands on your jawline. If you wanna go ahead and move your head with me, we're gonna go left and right and down and up, up, up. Great. Okay. One more time without my hands guiding you. Let's go left, all the way to the left, and all the way to the right, all the way down, and up, 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 stretching your throat. Perfect. One more time. All the way to the left, all the way to the right, down, down, down with your chin to your chest, up, up, up for stretching your throat, and back to center. Great. How does that feel? All right, can you give your shoulders a little wiggle for me? Let your head flop around just a little bit. Just perfect. Little circles. All right. Well, it looks like you are absolutely fine. Any little bit of stiffness that you might have is totally normal at this point. So I would say that you are good to go and save the lives of some more small children and friendly animals. Thanks so much for coming in today, and you have a wonderful day.